What's up, everybody? This is Sneak Peek 2387 back again with another video that I am very excited about doing. I've waited weeks, months, I don't know, a long time to complete. And I haven't posted a video in a while, but as I said before in my other videos, these are not intended to be shoe reviews. I try to do something a little different. So, with that being said, obviously, I'm sure you all know we are looking at the Air Jordan Retro 9 Johnny Kilroys, but that is not the point of this video. The point of this video is to see the entire Air Jordan Retro 9 Johnny Kilroy Persona Pack, also known as the Alter Ego Pack. Now, I'm not going to do a review on each of these, but do want to go over the colorway, the teams, the characters, etc., etc. But most importantly, at the end, I want to find out everybody's favorite colorway, least favorite colorway. Put a list 1 through 6, 6 to 1, everybody's favorites, because all I know is, looking at these, with my OCD, I will never be able to pick. Every time I look at them, I like a different color. So, I have no idea which one is the best, which one is my favorite, which one is the ugliest, or which one is hot. So, hopefully you guys can help me out with that. But, let's run through these real quick. First is the Johnny Kilroy 9s. Now, I'm going to go in order of release date. So, obviously these came out first. I do want to point out, special to the rest of the pairs, instead of the typical 23 found on the back of the 9s, there's actually a 4. And that was for the actual Johnny Kilroy character, created by Nike during MJ's first retirement to baseball, where Steve Martin narrated, and a character played by Michael Jordan wearing a big afro and rec specs sport goggles, whatever they're called, scored 63 or 67 points in the first quarter. But there you see on the tongue, Kilroy kicks butt. Alright, moving on. Next pair, next release was the Fonte Montanas. I hear people refer to these as the Knicks. I don't know if the orange is exactly Knicks, more like a highlighter orange, but orange 23 on the back. And real quick, I'll show you the Gauls team logo on the tongue. Next were the Bentley Ellis, also called the Crawfish. I call these the McDonald's pair. Reminds me of the Golden Arches. I don't know. But yellow 23 on the back and Crawfish stitched in red on the tongue. Next up are the 4th of 6 release Calvin Baileys. Another all suede upper with the contrast white stitching. Got another gold 23 on the back, or yellow 23. And it's kind of hard to see because my camera sucks, but Gary stitched in white with the yellow outline on the tongue. Alright, next is the Slim Jenkins. Slim Jenkins. These are actually called the University Blue, or a lot of people refer to it as the Tar Heel Blue. That 23 is actually gray. I know it's kind of hard to see. It is not white, but it matches the gray heel pull tab on the back. And there is the Mystics team logo stitched in the tongue. All right, last but not least, my final pickup for the Kilroy Alter Ego pack. Just got these last weekend. They are the Motorboat Jones, some referred to as a Bred or Bulls colorway. I actually think the red is a little lighter than your typical Bulls red. Almost got an orange tint when you see them in person. Look a little different from what I was expecting from online pictures, but see, you got the black contrast stitching on the upper, black 23 on the back, and this logo. That is for the team Bandits. Some of you may or may not know that, but they're stitched on the tongue. So there it is in its entirety, the full Air Jordan Kilroy Persona pack. Like I said, let me know 1 through 6 what the best colorway is. I want to put together a little survey and see what comes out number 1 the most, what comes out people's least favorites. But before I end, I do want to throw in a couple wild cards. And first, yep, the Air Jordan Retro 9 Photo Blue. Now, these did not do very well. Actually, you can probably still be able to find these on shelves somewhere, even online for retail. But I actually really like the contrast blue stitching. Some people didn't. They preferred the black stitching, like is found on the Slim Jenkins. But, you know, let me know what you preferred. These are obviously not the Nike manufactured Airs with the black sole. These are the main production line with the white soles. There were only a few thousand pair of the black soles available to the public, but as far as quality goes, guys, I think this is actually one of the nicest pairs from comparing all of them. All right, and last but not least, my 8th pair of 9s in the last few months. Yes, the Retro 9 Olives, also known back in the day as the Ugly Ducklings. Ooh, excuse me. When these first came out and when they retroed them, early 2000s, these sat on shelves. They went to clearance stores. They went to outlet stores. Nobody wanted them, but now, years later, everybody wants them, and they're worth $350 on Flight Club or whatever they're going for. But it's crazy. Classic colorway. Red Jumpman. Red 23 on the back. So, there it is. My collection of 9s for the year. I will also be getting the cool gray 9s that come out in 2 weeks, depending on when I post this video. The only pair of 9s that I did not get this year, as some of you might have already figured out, are the Dorenbecher 9s. They came out the 30th of November. I thought they were coming out the 1st, but that was the day of the Motorboat Jones. And anyways, I could not be in 2 places at once, and I am also not paying $500 to $800 for a shoe that Nike made for charity, for children's hospitals, children with cancer, and all these other things. I am not going to profit resellers off of a kid's hospital charity. So the Dorenbecher 9s are sick. I have seen them. The entire upper is 3M. But if anybody's been collecting Jordans for a while, they know that 3M does not last, whether you keep them dead stock or not. They will crack. They will peel. Even if you leave them in the box, in a bag, with salt, in light, out of light, doesn't matter. So That is the only pair of 9s I will not have this year, unless I can come across them for a reasonable price. So let me know what you think. You can put all 8 together. You can throw in the cool gray 9s, the Dornbeckers if you like. But there they are. Peace.